Hey guys, so today's video is going to be another topic in the Bri Speaks series. I don't know how many videos I want to do for this series. I guess I'll just keep going as long as I can. But anyways, this video is going to be more about like my job, like my first job. And I think it'll be really interesting to talk about it because I do get questions on like what I do. I've even had people in my class ask me like what goes on, like what is your job as like a Jumpstart court member, because that's what I am. I'll start like when I started this job. I got hired in March, but I didn't start working till like after summer vacation. So training began when I came back, which is like the end of September-ish. Around there is when it all started. But yeah, I guess I'll just talk about like what a typical day is and how everything goes. Okay, so I go in Tuesday. Actually, I'll describe what the day is like. So I go in Tuesday, Thursdays, and I have cat time, which is Monday mornings. I believe I go really early. I go like I want to say I leave like at 7 because my classes don't start till 12. So I do go in the morning to see the kids, and then but I go alone. I basically help out the teacher with the assisting, like if she needs me to like, like help the kids with reading or help out at center time or help out whatever needs to get done that day is basically what I'll do for my cat time. Basically, teaching assistant is the best way to explain it. But I go in the morning, so like they basically in the morning they have center time. They have like they just go to centers and do whatever they want to do. I know they like to play with Legos. They like to play dramatic play, which I want to talk about, and they just have like a bunch of different sessions. So that's just me going in cat time, just helping out. So Tuesday and Thursdays I go with a group. Basically what happens is we go in the classroom like after we go at 2:15 and we leave like around 4:30, and then we come back to campus and do meal prep class prepping, which is like basically we have like a curriculum we have to follow. I feel like this is the best program if you're thinking about going to teaching, because you have to follow a curriculum. You have to follow the vocabulary skills the kids are learning. You have to go through like a certain like a core book, which is like the core book of the week. You have to go read that with the kids, and basically what you have to do is making sure that they're really knowing their vocabulary, alphabet knowledge, basic. So when I do go in with my group, the first thing we do is we go to circle time, and then after circle time it's just like introductions, like how's everybody doing and everything, and then we break up into groups. Everyone in my group has their own set of kids. I have 3 kids. Okay, that sounds so weird because I remember I said that to somebody before, and he said you're so young and you have kids. I said it's part, yeah, I'm like a mom, guys. Like every time I say that, someone takes it the wrong way. I actually have 3 kids, but I just say 3 kids I work with, and there are 2. I work with 2 boys and 1 girl, and we just we go over their names. Like, do you know how to spell your name? Do you know what this letter is, uppercase, all that stuff. And then, like I said before, we go into the core book. The core book is the book that they have to read. Basically, I'll read it for entertainment, and then when I go back in Thursday, because we go in twice a week, I'll read to reconstruct. Read to reconstruct is basically like saying, oh, do you remember what this happened, the story? Oh, do you remember this character? And then reading for entertainment, just like, we're just like, basically it's like, oh, look at that green tree. That's a horrible example, but like, look at that dog, like, make it exciting because it's their first time reading the book. And that's why I'm wearing this shirt, because this is the shirt I wear. I wear this shirt Tuesday, Thursdays. I have a gray one I wear for cat time. It's long sleeves as well. So yeah, this is the shirt I wear. As I was saying, we will do that after everybody in my group will have their own kids, and then after everybody's done reading the book, we all go back to circle time, and we'll do like, sometimes we did Itsy Bitsy Spider. We do like, what's another way to head, shoulders, knees, and toes. We've done this, like, we done bingo, like bingo. They like that one. And we've also done like another one. I can't remember what it was. Simon Says. Yeah, we did like a variety of different things. We have a team leader. I am not the team leader. We do have a guy. He's basically like making sure everything in session is going smoothly. He runs circle time. He lets us know when it's time to stop reading. Like, remember when I say we break up into groups, he will let us know, okay, You have 2 minutes left. You gotta hurry up and get to the book with the kids. So that's basically what he'll do. And then after circle time, we have session. We have not sessions. We have centers. We have art center. We have dramatic play. We have reading. We have writing. We have those. I can say the kids like dramatic play the best because you're just playing and they love making, like, they love using the food, like the plastic food, and they like feeding the baby dolls. It's so cute. So that's dramatic play. Basically, you just play in the house with the food and the teddy bears and the dolls. That's the favorite one, favoritism of them all. We have reading and writing, which they don't really care for that. They're just like, oh. Every time we try to get them to go to reading, they're like, I want to go to art center, or I want to go dramatic play. We also have puzzles. Puzzles is my favorite. I love reading puzzles. It's like my favorite one. When I do reading, I know like no kid is going to want to read. I mean, sometimes it'll happen because they like talking to me, so they'll walk over to reading, but they don't want to read the book. So that's just what they have. Also, what else happens? So like I said, they break off into centers. Sometimes they don't want to leave. You know, you have a kid for the whole time we're there. We have a kid like all in dramatic play the whole time, or an art center the whole time. Those are the favorites. And then puzzles, sometimes it varies. In reading and writing, they don't stay so long. And I don't like forcing them out the centers because it's more like playtime and just like looking at the time. And basically we have a unit. Like one unit is family. So every center has to revolve around family. So writing has to be about family, reading about family, dramatic play about family, like stuff like that. And I will ask them, oh, you have like a brother or a sister, and sometimes they'll like answer me. Sometimes they have to say I have a sister or a brother. It's so cute when I engage in conversations with them because they'll let me know. And sometimes they're quiet, which is fine as well. You know, I being in this program has made me realize that every kid has their own strengths and weaknesses. I know there's a girl that I work with. She's very, I hate to be like, oh, she's the best, but like she's very smart. She knows her name. She knows it. Like she can spell it out so many times. But she's like, this done. This means that A B C D E F G H I J K. Like she'll just go on and on. Like it's just, I'm very blown away. So I don't like wasting her time if she already knows it. And she gets bored. So I try to have her help the kids that are kind of like, you know, like slower, a little bit more behind, and she'll do that as well. So that's basically like every unit changes. Like every week we have a different unit, I believe we have that. So that's what happens in the centers. We also have like a setter. We also have a person who sets up everything. It's usually always me. I noticed that I'm mostly the one, even though it's not my day, they still say, can you do it? Because I guess I just get everything. I guess they just like relying on me on that part of session because they just know I'll get everything out there. I'll get everything like prepared. So they always rely on me for setting up, even though I don't like it doing all the time because I like being at center time. Because every time I mean circle time, because if you're setting up, you don't get to stay at circle because you have to make sure everything is ready. And I have to always, and sometimes the kids will come towards me because they'll be so fascinated by the painting and stuff. And I have to like tell them, oh, go back to circle. They're like, no. That's another thing. It's not an easy job. I pick my battles with these kids. There'll be times where like it's great. The kids are so cute. Like they'll give me hugs and like want to say, oh, I love you. You're my best friend. And they'll give me the dolls. I remember when this one kid put the doll to my face and like made it give me a kiss. It was the cutest thing. He's so cute. Like he has like no, like his front teeth are not there, and he smiles and he's so bubbly and giggly. I can't be me. I need a backbone. I feel like I need a backbone with these kids because like I feel like I don't like being mean to them because they'd be like, I don't know. I'm not in your face strict. Like I'm pretty much laid back, and I feel like that's not necessarily a good thing all the time because they'll take advantage of that. But yeah, there's good times where they want to play with me, and they're hugging me, they sit on my lap. And there's bad times where like sometimes this kid will yell at me, or he'll just scream, or they'll run around, or they'll take my stuff, and and when I say I want something that's mine, they won't give it back. And it's good and bad, but I feel like the overall experience is a great I'm just taking it all in because in April, or wait, what's my last day? I believe my last day is April 28th for CAT time, which is like teacher assisting. So I'm just taking it all in because I won't be able to continue with the program when it's over, because I know everybody in my group is continuing with Jumpstart, but I'm gonna be a senior, and I really do want to focus on my classes. I love the kids, I love the job. It's a commitment. And my camera cut off on me while about to end the video. So basically that's what happens. As a Jumpstart Corps member, I love it. I take it in every day. Yes, there are some days where I have to do my other schoolwork and it's a commitment. So it does take away time from my schoolwork, but I wouldn't change it because the kids were really cute. Even though they get, some days they will, I will have to tell them. Basically my day consists of sometimes telling, don't hit that guy. They will fight each other. Don't push him, don't hit him in the back of the head. Oh, share that toy. Oh, don't wipe your boogers on me. Like, don't kick me. Like, things like that. It's like redirecting their attention because they're so young. And I didn't say it before, but I work with 3-year-olds. So they're at the point where they have a short attention span. So it's kind of hard for them to like just sit still, which I don't blame them. There are some kids I will say are really well behaved, and there's some kids that act out, that just run around the room. Like, I know this one girl, she does really well behaved. Like, she's not really that quiet, but she just does what she's supposed to do. And of course, we have like a group of kids that I tell them, do you want to go to circle time? No, I don't want to do that. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, there's so many times I have to redirect it, and sometimes I have to be like, you have to do this, and they get all upset with me, and no. And then sometimes I'll say, there's been funny moments where I have to. There's some funny moments where I've told this girl, it's nap time to take a nap, and she had the nerve to tell me, get me some coffee, and then I'll think about it. I'm like, who is this girl talking to? Like, I was thinking that back in my head. I was trying so hard not to laugh. But it's good and bad, but I feel like it really has shown me like how kids really are. Like, just being involved with them. But I like to ask them how they're doing and how's their day going. I like to give them compliments. And I really feel like the majority of them, or maybe all of them, they do show to growing like me. Some are like more laid back, and as they got to know me, they start talking to me more. So that's just another thing, just like working at it. There's one boy that wouldn't talk. When we first started last year, he was very like observant. Like, he would sit and he wouldn't speak and he wouldn't stand up. But over time, I have to say, me and him talk a lot. He warmed up to me. He started talking to me. He runs over to me and stuff, and they'll have a conversation with me. Before, it wasn't like that. I feel like he's very observant, and I feel like out of all the kids in the that I work with, or that in general, like all the kids that are there, he shows me that has like a, how to explain it, like he's very mature. Like, you would, like, the way he talks, you wouldn't think he's in preschool. Like, he talks like he's in elementary. Like, he's a very good vocabulary, and his emotions and his memory is really great. Like, he will recall information, and sometimes I can't get the kids to recall anything. So that's that. I love my job. I wouldn't change it. I'm so glad I got this program before I graduate. I am graduating next year, so I am glad I got this experience. And yeah, join your local Jumpstart. I recommend it. And you get to wear this cool shirt. But anyways, I just want to end the video here. I didn't want to be too long, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next Bri Speaks video. Bye.